Was it on YouTube? That's the question.
It is on YouTube. Oh, right. I gotta change that
That's sort of-
again.
Yeah.
Oops.
Octopath.
I gotta change that.
Yeah, a lot of things have been played that are not. That's
But
why I always say I don't do this for the stream. I do it for you guys and for fun. But there is a
Yes.
part of me that's like, please don't take down our videos because I'd like to watch them later.
Mm-hmm.
well,
The
we
goats.
have backup. I have physical backups
You have
of
backups, thank
everything.
God, if need be. When
Yep.
this session's done, you have the perfect Christmas gift for me.
There we go.
Compile it onto like one thing that I can then just like have the entire like a 2 terabyte like here you go.
I can
Probably
tell you.
bigger than that by
Hold
now.
on. Hold on. I can
Honestly,
tell you.
probably.
This
How big is the
cold
file?
open.
That's
Let's see. Let me look on the Twitch.
107
So,
episodes
so
plus the extra miscellany.
Black Aurora alone.
15 terabytes.
The folder.
What?
No.
Really?
I haven't.
Well, the folder isn't updated, honey.
Well.
Are you talking about?
Whatever it's at.
No.
Yeah, what's it at now? Just what's
So
it
it's
at?
we have up to 106. So
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
we have. What was your guess, Megan?
Way too high.
Way,
I'm gonna say
way,
we
way
have
too high.
600
Way too high.
hours.
Okay. Keep in mind, the hard drive I have in here is 8 terabytes.
But when you said 106, you meant episodes.
106 episodes.
Oh. Tell
What
us,
was
just
your
tell us
guess,
the number.
Megan?
My number's still too high. It was 15
I
terabytes,
don't know
which
if
is
it is.
almost
No,
double
that's-
your
no.
thing, so.
1.5 terabytes
Yeah.
for Black Aurora.
You said 2, didn't you?
I said
Hmm?
2, so who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I actually maybe it could fit in that when we're done. But it depends on how much further this goes.
I mean, by the time we're
I never know.
done,
I never
it's-
know like if it's gonna be 200 episodes or not at this point. Like I mean,
Yeah.
that's hard to say. Oh my God, we're in.
yes, we're in cold open with how many terabytes of Black Aurora?
Thanks,
Mhm.
Bruce. Big
Mhm.
preach. I definitely said I was ready.
I definitely said, hey, with this cold open of terabytes, but you know, whatever, it's fine.
Anyways, welcome back everyone to another episode of the Black Aurora. Last episode that we left off was a pretty eventful one, actually. You guys had, after a small mishap with teleportation that didn't really result in anything because of the way mishaps work with teleport, you just took a little bit of damage and reappeared in the sandstone forest, ready to deliver the last pieces of Yansara to revive the Quetzalcoatl, the last of the celestial beasts. You talked with Azote. There was a little bit of uncertainty on how to proceed. You pulled out a spear. You cast a resurrection spell. And you brought back the legendary celestial beast, Quetzalcoatl Yansara. Which then led to a discussion of, what can I do for you now that I'm no longer petrified? And it was like, hey, you ever thought about relocating? To which Azote was a little bit upset. Because he didn't know that that's what the whole deal was about. That's also why he turned away Quill originally, because Quill was like, I'm going to take Yansara, and you guys said, I need Yansara's help. You were much less specific. Good on you. But it was revealed that there was nothing really left here for Yansara to stick around for. All of her followers had kind of scattered, and honestly, Bardest wasn't in need of a protector because the giants were allied with you now. There was a truce. So she agreed to return to the Cobalt and be their new patron deity of sorts for the house to set up the aura. Thankfully, it didn't take too long because Quill was there and he could teleport Yansara and Nizote back home, but it would still take about a day or so to get to the heart of Susail from the Cobalt Monastery. So you knew you had a little bit of time before Q's quest was actually finished. Upon finishing that up, you guys discussed moving forward. You had a ship to go and finish, and a secret aboleth to take care of, potentially. But it's okay, because you guys have a new cloud of flying carpet, flying cloud pit. Boy, it's going to really trivialize so much travel from now on. Combined with the airship to cross the long distance flight travel, you now have the short distance flight travel for the party. So there's literally never going to be an instance where travel is a problem again.
No.
We've hit that point. So you got everyone on board. Did take a little bit of polymorphing because of the Drake, which until Narkashan's actually taken that class change will be a slight issue.
Yeah.
But Speaking of Narkashan, as you guys arrived at the chasm, you had discussed for a while now breaking her free of her bond with Zivadona to make her her own person. And it had always been a conversation of, well, we still need the magic, we still need the powers, we need the abilities. But now you were about to go and look at this ship that you didn't necessarily want Zivadona to really know about, so it was the perfect, not very ceremonial time to do it, but the most practical time to do it. You did finally break Narkushan's bond with Zivadona, making her a normie. No class, no abilities, no magic, nothing. At which point Mira did decide to bequeath her bow to Narkashan, much to everyone, including the DM's surprise. But it was, I think, a very symbolic gesture. Thankfully, you still have a celestial weapon that I could logic the runes moving to, so it wasn't totally game breaking.
No.
I will kill you.
Yeah, well.
No, it's fine. It worked out, and so now, honestly, Narkashan's kind of on the path to become a ranger or druid at this point. Hard to say where it's gonna go. But as you guys descended down, you made contact with the aboleth mentally once again. That things were underway and that the ship could leave whenever you were feeling it. You reconnected with Brog and the captain of the ship. Found it was all patched up, and I think you guys decided to not just tell anyone about the aboleth. I think to this day, Paizane and Narkashan have no idea that that ever happened. That's just going to your grave, because I, as the DM, was fully prepared for a mid-air battle, because the party had been going back and forth for a while on like, we'll just drop it in the desert. We'll just drop it. We'll just deal with it then. And I'm like, okay. Guess what you didn't do? Very surprisingly, you chose to tell no one about the aboleth when you had a group of like 10 people there that could have helped with that issue. And instead had everyone
We're
strap
bad.
in for the takeoff of the spyware, which was a bit rocky, a bit tough, as ships are not designed. This particular ship is not designed to get out of an underground cavern with a it's not really narrow, but for a ship, fairly narrow vertical passage straight up. You had a bit of an impact, a bit of scraping, and thankfully, with the help of said aboleth and Brog's abilities with his ring, kept the ship together enough to get skyborne. At which point, he did a few last-minute repairs, and you guys did a little drive-by drop-off of the Bardess characters at Limestone as you guys headed eastward back to the Holy Land. And did keep your end of the bargain, letting the aboleth and his apparent cohort of spawn that he had hiding in the below, just in case something happened, into the ocean. And even the aboleth, through the DM, was astonished you were keeping your end of the deal, fully anticipating having to murder you all aboard the ship. So that's a gem and a delight and a gift that I get to play with in the next campaign. There is now an aboleth out there. We'll see what comes of that.
You're welcome.
Or maybe we won't. But you guys traveled eastward on the ship. Took about a little less than a day or so, since it wasn't fully repaired. And as you approached, you made contact with the Sorin, had him open essentially an enlarged gate spell using the divinity drive to allow the ship to enter the Invilium, land, and exit the craft. To where you met Dresden was in the Invilium now. Toloko and Naren showed up after a small messaging bit where you guys had a drunk call. I think Perry had a drunk call with Naren and Toloko. That was a fun moment.
That's great.
And then you, of course, met again with your close personal best friend, Isorin, a god of valor, as you do, and found yourselves back in the Sanctum while waiting for Dresden to do repairs on your ship. Throughout all of last session, there was also a lot of conversation and uncertainty about the fate of one of your party members, Q in particular, as her quest was finishing up. And from the small bits of information you've gained from people like Silben, from Ilarin, from Sorin, from anyone who's had any kind of input, it's been an anomaly. But all you do know is that Q is on borrowed time, and the Kirin had been siphoning energy to keep itself alive, it seemed. And that by taking these celestial beasts and using them instead of the Kirin to power the auras of the Susalians, it might take off the load, and who knows what happens then. But as we left off last session, Peria had been having a conversation with a Sorin and got some information you'd been wanting for a while about what happened with him and Bartoon. Got the full story there. And we ended with everyone kind of settling down for bed, as the next day would entail figuring out what to do next with this period of time you have, potentially 2 weeks before the ship is ready to be taken out for a spin. So, as we pick up, is there anything you guys wanted to do that you thought of throughout the week before going to bed? Yep.
2 things.
Sure.
I would like to steal a finger off of Kite's body. Or a knuckle.
First, that's
Yes.
Bartoon's body.
Oh, Bartoon! Shit! Never mind. He can have it. He can keep his stuff.
Second, I wasn't prepared for I'd
Screw
like to
him.
steal a finger. That was a sentence I didn't think I'd hear.
He can keep his body intact then.
Oh boy.
I was gonna try shenanigans with Kite.
I'm sure. No. As far as you know, the arm that Sorin has that was once Kite is all that he had of her, because you know that he told you
That's
that Kite participated in the splicing initiative she started to try and find ways to beat the decay, and she had some body parts that were hers originally that she had detached and then grafted new ones on. There's not just like a corpse of Kite laying around.
Makes sense.
Nope, I have never been Celtic.
You said you had 2 things though.
Yeah, which one was there's this one with
Yes.
the planets, stars aligning.
Yeah, the orrery, basically.
That I forgot the name of it. Yes,
Mhm.
I want to look at it, see
Okay.
if it's moved significantly since the last time we were here.
Quite a bit. I mean, the planets, obviously things still, celestial bodies still move. If you're asking about the eclipse progress.
Yes, the eclipse part.
You do know, and this is something that from a astrological standpoint makes no sense for the moons to have remained in eclipse for so long. You are noting, I think at this point, from the few times you've seen the orrery, is that the moons are moving at the same time now. They're maintaining in eclipse formation, not between you and the sun, but as in at one point they could be moved back so they're both in an eclipse. Rather than them each having their own independent orbit, the 3 of them have sort of synchronized up to be in a line as they all orbit your planet.
Well, shit.
As you do know, they are potentially semi-artificial in nature. They were made as part of the process for this Apostle War situation.
Good times.
But yeah, you do know that there's a lot less apostles now, and it's getting down to it.
Just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
Go to bed now.
See, Hyzane's probably found a comfortable wall lean against. God of Valor can't make 6 beds.
I give him my bedroll, and I'm like, here you go.
Thanks. Yeah, he'll take a bed. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's got stuff. Yeah.
Why don't you two just share a bed?
There's fancy stuff.
Well, a twin bed isn't exactly big enough for both of us.
No. You're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just lay on
Good
top
night,
of
Mira.
him.
Good night, sister.
Rakashan's gonna kind of cuddle up with her Drake. Be like, just want you to know, if you eat me, all of them will murder you. Fair. Makes space, and she just kind of cuddles up with him. Strangely comfortable. Work with this.
stare at Q while she's sleeping. For
Yeah.
as long as possible until falling asleep.
We're both very concerned.
Yes.
Okay. Considering where you are, I wouldn't blame you if it's a no. But is anyone doing like watches, or are you all just going to bed at the same time?
Probably bed at
Okay.
the same time.
I
I know I'm going in my trance or whatever.
feel pretty comfortable here.
I would say so. I was only asking just so I know if there's anyone doing anything throughout the night. Anyone sneaking off or anything weird like that. Okay. Well, as the night, as you assume, everyone asks, Perry, is it nighttime? Chronosphere, it is in fact nighttime. Time for sleep. You wouldn't know it from the scenery, though. But as you guys all get into bed, the lights generally do dim a bit to just simulate nighttime. As you know, Soren himself had gone to bed not long ago after telling you his story. And as you guys find yourselves trancing or falling asleep, Q. Session name. Q. As you lay in bed, this feeling of anxiety and uncertainty taking root in you, as it's been all day. You actually borderline said goodbye to your mom earlier today via message. You feel that inner click that you felt a few times before with each celestial beast. As you know, one less aura has been taken from your plate. And you feel like your breath catches for a moment. You're waiting for something to happen. Seems fine. Your heart continues to beat, though you are technically not really breathing, being what you are. But you still feel your life force continue. Everything seems okay. And as you feel yourself relax, think maybe everything's going to be normal. You find yourself falling asleep, and you feel yourself getting very tired, very quickly. In fact, you've never been this tired before. And in moments, darkness takes over. Everyone else, you have a long rest. You sleep comfortably. Medea and Mira, at the end of your 4 hours, halfway through halfway through Peria, Paizane, and Narkashan's long rest, Medea and Mira, you both experience your trance complete at 4 hours, and you awaken feeling refreshed. What do you do? As you two have always been taking shifts, now that you both are awake at the same time, middle of the night.
Yeah.
Anything you guys would like to do?
Wonder if that food machine could be used to make arrows if you're specific enough.
I knew you were gonna go there as soon as you said it.
Gosh.
La 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 la.
Midnight
So Mira goes over and starts
pancakes.
playing with the synthesizer.
Yep.
I'm gonna obviously look at Q, make sure she's,
Give me a
still
perception
there.
check.
Still there.
Yeah.
She didn't float away into dust. Because I would be concerned.
23. Q, you see Q in bed. She's just
Okay.
laying there.
Okay.
Your first thought is, boy, Soren really needs a maid. This place is dusty. This place is real dusty. You can actually see the particles kind of like in the light floating. A lot of them. That's a lot of dust.
It's a lot of dust.
And it's all kind of around Q.
I like shift up and I go over to look at her more carefully.
She's got her blankets up around her. Her head's laying on the bed. But as you come over, out from under the blankets, you're seeing just little flickering black specks.
Peria.
No, this is what?
Something's happening to Q and I don't know what it is.
What? What do you mean? Stop. I look over at Q.
Look at her. She has little specks flying over her. I don't know. It's flying out of her. I'm gonna like
you pull the blanket off.
mhm.
Q is laying there and she's kind of like curled up, sleeping. As you see, her feet have disappeared and her body is slowly decaying from the feet up as the murk is taking over.
We need a sword.
Wait, we need Narkshan. Wake up, Narkshan. Hello, Narkshan. Wake up. Drag.
Patio, what are you doing up?
Q is disappearing.
Dragging Narkashan. What do you mean disappearing?
She's turning into dust.
I'm funny. You should. What?
Sorry, what? Narkashan now like catches her footing.
White
over.
aura thing.
Oh gods. Oh. Boy, the
Healing.
fuck?
Heal her, I guess.
Narkashan like shakes herself awake and flares her white aura.
I
and
cast
begins
heal on Q.
You cast heal. The magic hits the body, and much like when you hit an object, dissipates. Nothing takes root. Narkashan, you feel like Narkashan instinctively goes for like revivify, and it's like white aura flares, and we'll use Aurora light. And as she begins, her aura flows out and just passes through Q. No.
We need a Soren.
Catch on it.
Maybe a Soren knows what's up.
Message. Can I twin? Message or sending?
I guess it targets one creature, right?
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna send the same message to Isorin and Naren.
Clever.
Help. Q disappearing. Feet gone. Dust. Merc. Oh shit. F. This. Hurry up. Get here now. Ah! That's the rest of my message.
Okay. Within moments, you hear the sound of like a portal opening, and Soren stepping through and rushing over.
I move out of the way. I'm in a wall right now.
Sorry, I didn't catch most of that. You startled me awake. What's? He kind of like
Help her!
moves aside. What happened? What happened?
I don't know. I saw there were flecks of dust, and now she's like almost gone. It might be the Merc. I don't know.
Healing magic doesn't work.
It doesn't.
You see, Isorin's own white aura flares in conjunction with Narkashan, and puts his hands out. Kind of like looks at Narkashan, and she kind of gives like a soft like shake. Your friend here was afflicted by Merc.
Yes.
This is what happens to those who die with Merc.
No. Glove. Put the glove on.
Do you have the glove?
I'll put the glove on. Where's the fucking glove? It's in the party items. PDA. Suck out the juice.
You put the glove on. What do you do?
Yeah. I use an action to absorb 10 decay per round.
Okay. You step up and you begin to grab onto what's left of Q as she is slowly disintegrating from the feet up. You grab onto her arm and begin to absorb, and there's nothing to take. It's not that she has decay, it's that there's nothing left. And this is... You've seen this before when people who have the Merc die. It rapidly takes what's remaining. It's what makes the Merc so terrifying. True death.
Can I cast Death Ward on her?
You can cast whatever you'd like.
I'm gonna do it.
As you cast the spell, you feel it as if you're targeting an object.
Damn it.
There is no target for the spell.
Does anybody have any things that can hold a soul? Anything?
Soren's like, I'm not a mage. Everything I have is my mother's, and I don't know if we have the time. Hold on. He like runs over to the table at the center and like checks his notes. See Pyzian's still kind of like waking up. What the hell happened?
Like Medea's like
just went to
actively
bed and-
sobbing now.
Fuck you. Terrasclave was a sentient weapon. Kick out Terrasclave. Put Q. No, that's
I
Megan
wish.
talking. It will work.
Peria, as you're looking down at Q's body, what remains of it slowly fading,
No.
all these ideas coming to your mind of how to preserve, how to save, how to stop. You see on the other side of the bed from Q a figure
Oh shit.
leaning against the bed, hair or hand trailing through Q's hair. Only Peria can see this figure. As you see Vivian with jet black eyes.
Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Oh, no.
You know,
No, it's not fine.
they come to me when they die like this. They don't go to the cycle, nor any heaven or hell that you're familiar with. They come to the void. Like your friend Camille.
No.
We already have a deal for her. I'm still keeping her soul safe. What would you give me for hers?
Fuck. What do you want?
That is a question, isn't it? I say we stop tiptoeing around it. You're already basically my warlock. Soren's given you barely anything. Come now, pact breaker. One last pact,
Oh, no.
and I can safeguard her until your friends have found a way to enter the void, as I know they're trying. After that, I make no promises. But you're running out of time. You see the decay is slowly reaching her chest as Q is disappearing.
Q. Fuck.
What'll it be?
Q would be so pissed if I accepted this. She already hates the Biden.
I'm sure she could learn to forgive.
Fuck. Can I have some help, Mike? Of I would like to do a what would Q do?
Insight check.
Okay. WWKD.
E.
Oh, please don't be shit. Okay, it's okay. It's 19.
It's pretty good.
It's ish.
19.
Yeah, it's ish.
What would Q do? Well,
She does terrible things.
I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, AJ, but I think that if Peria were dying and someone offered a chance to save her potentially, I do think Q would take it. Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
AJ?
Definitely. She would.
Alright,
course.
that's what I thought.
Of course, she
Yeah.
won't be happy that you're doing it
No.
for her.
No,
Yeah.
you can already, Perry, you can already tell that. for
Okay,
sure.
yeah. Alright. Fuck you, fine.
It's a trap.
Shake on it. As the ghostly hand of not Vivian stretches
Yeah.
across her body, we shift over. Away from this
Q.
horrible moment. 1 second. As everyone is panicking over how to save Q. Q.
Ooh.
You awaken from your deep, deep sleep. This feeling of intense exhaustion fading away as you come to awareness. But you're not in a bed. You're not laying down. You find yourself standing in a similar space to the sanctum, a starlit void.
You're breaking up, Mike.
But different. There's no physical walls. Oh. Am I good? Hello?
Hello?
Yep, you're good.
Oh,
Mike good?
Okay.
I can hear you now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Love tech issues. There is a storm outside, apparently, so that's fun. We'll get through this.
No, it
hopefully.
passed.
Good. Well, my weather says heavy rain, but we'll see. As you awaken in a similar starry void to the sanctum you fell asleep in, you find there are no walls, no bed, no floor. Instead, you are standing what feels like solid ground, but adrift amid a flowing stream, a burning line in space. It looks like multi-hued aura, primarily violet, black, and white. In the distance, you see what looks like a blue marble suspended in the air, but it's big and familiar in a way that's alien. Behind you, you are silhouetted by the light of a violet star.
Shit, am I dead? Is this the
That
voice?
was remarkably quick, you hear a voice speak. Most do not recognize it immediately.
Well, I mean, I was kind of half expecting it. Are you the emissary? You said a lot less menacing than usual.
No, I am not the emissary, nor is this the void you are aware of.
Oh,
You
thank
stand upon a strand of the cycle. The moment between the world of Elk and what lies beyond.
God. Wait. So I have a soul.
You have my soul. As manifesting before you, materializing, stepping out of thin air, the form of the Kirin. It was given to you. Do you not recall?
I mean, I thought you were just kind of existing inside me. I wasn't realizing it was mine.
It was as yours as anything that is given in love. I am sorry that I cannot stop what is happening to you. I never had that ability. But I have paused it for you. So we could talk about what happens next. See that Kieran's head gestures to the side, and off to the left, you see an image form, and you see it's your friends gathered around your dissipating form in the sanctum. As we speak, what is left of Q is disappearing. Your friends are trying everything they know. And I have pulled you aside for a moment to give you a choice. Your first real choice in a long time.
And what's that?
What do you want to happen next?
I mean, I looked into the image, and it looks back to the hearing. I'm gonna be there for them. They're fighting this impossible battle that I can't just not be there to help them. I gotta.
I know.
What?
I'm sorry, but you cannot be there. Not anymore.
And is there anything I can do to help them still?
Possibly. Probably.
What?
But it would not be you. I need you to understand this. This is the day Q dies. And there is no avoiding that, unfortunately.
Are you saying I could be someone else?
Possibly. Do you remember how you came about? How you were made into what you are? Not quite living, not quite dead. Not quite a child, not quite a warrior.
Yeah, they killed my human whole body and the five ores failed to make me.
You remember the broad strokes. There is a bit more to it.
I don't know the details. A lot of my memories are so fuzzy.
That I can help with. And the Kirin steps forward and bows its head down so its horn is at level with you. And you see a small light at the end of the horn. And in a rush that almost hurts for a moment, there's a pressure as memories flood you. What was obscured by 900 years in slumber comes back almost like remembering a dream suddenly, all at once. Your name was Q10. You were born in a village in the Crimson Territory. When you were young, roughly 10 to 11, something happened. Swaths of people across the world vanished instantly. Your parents included. With your village's defenses weakened, raids became all the more common until one day, a raid from the Cobalt clan swept through and you were taken prisoner. Most of the remaining people were, for an unknown reason. You were saved. You see flashes of images of the man you met in Gardas and Terrace, captain of the Violet, warden of the Violet, stopping a caravan of Cobalt with you and several other children in a cage. A hand reaching down, picking you up. Next thing you know, you're at the Violet capital, meeting the Emperor. You see materializing next to the Kirin in this space the form of Andurius, your adopted father, as well as Interis, your protector. For the next year, you lived as the child of the Violet Emperor. You spent some time knowing what the comforts of safety and protection were, but missing your family terribly. You also knew what war was. Susail had never stopped fighting after the great tragedy. Andorius's forces were weakened. The clans saw an opportunity. During one particular attack, in the middle of the night, verdant assassins had snuck into the capital, claiming several of Andorius's close guard and taking you, assuming as a hostage. But they also found plans Andorius had. Plans you learned from Zivadona he had been developing for Arcus. A weapon that could control the 5 clans to forcibly bring about peace. You were taken, brought to a secret location, where you met Kalos, Emperor of the Crimson, supposedly your emperor, the man who had sworn to take care of you and your family, who had devised this whole plot. What follows next is not a pleasant series of memories. You were kept, you were experimented on, and ultimately you were killed. As they found, you were compatible due to your barren nature with the sword they had forged of the 5 auras. In addition, they knew Andorius would not be able to strike down the one that he had taken in. And at that moment, that is when Q died her first death, and Arcus was born. More of a weapon than a person, being of rage and pain and death. And you have so many memories of them using Arcus against their enemies. The Kirin pulls back the horn. Most of what I have just revealed to you, you've already known. That was the death of the young girl known as Q, the birth of the weapon known as Arcus, but who you are came later. See the memories continue as you cross through a battlefield, bodies littering the ground around you, most of them by your hand. You approach Andorius on the front lines. You've seen bits of this memory before, but only pieces. As you see now, Andorius readies himself to do battle with the young girl he had taken in, and falters. And as Q, Arcus, strikes forth, Andorius drops his weapon, falls to a knee, and allows himself to be impaled. As your blade finds purchase in your adopted father's heart, his hands wrap around you, one hand on the back of your head, and you just hear his voice. I'm so sorry. I should never have gotten you involved. I should never have devised this. There will be no peace through control, through this bloodshed. There's one last thing I can do. It's to free you. And you feel his aura flow out of him and into you. And you feel that is the moment when the soul of the Kirin, the holy artifact of the Violet clan, the piece of the Kirin that was divided between all of the clans, the one the Violet received was the soul, was imparted into Q. And that is the moment you were born. The death of a child, the birth of a weapon, and the rebirth of you, Q. A dead body, a living soul. You have spent nearly 900 years between. And now, the Kirin's head turns to the side, looking towards the image of your fading form. You see Peria reaching her hand across your body, almost in slow motion, to a form you do not see on the other side. Now the body fades. The weapon with it. You see the Kirin's neck cranes around to look at Arcus, who you see, whereas Antares and Andorius are just standing almost like they're not really there, Arcus steps forward. Kirin moves away. You see this blood-stained version of yourself wielding the sword that you were once forged from. Cannot meet your eyes as she's looking down. The last time we spoke, in that dream world, I told you that if you did not make good choices, I would come back and keep us safe. And now we're dying again! I'm not going to let it happen a third time. So whatever happens now, whatever this thing, looking back at the Kieran, is offering, I'm taking it, not you. Because you need me now more than ever, and you can't deny it. The things you're fighting, the things you're facing, we need the weapon. I can keep them safe. The ones you care about, if that's what it takes. You see, she pulls her weapon up, points it to you. I'm the one that's coming back from this, not you. You see the Kieran doesn't seem to say anything, but just acknowledges the both of you, stepping away. There is a battle within yourself that has constantly been raging since the day you were made and unmade. I have only the ability to help one of you. Will it be the weapon or the child? Q, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Get it!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, baby!
Get it! Get it!
Fuck them up! All right. Ghost in the Shell.
All right,
It's
the
called
MCA.
Inner Universe.
In the universe, yep.
Yeah.
Ortega, or whatever the hell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, man.
Q, as you ready your blade, Arcus steps forward and in a moment is in your face. That is a 27 to hit.
Oh.
You take 18 points of slashing damage, which is reduced by your armor, I believe. So, 9? 9 points of slashing. The first hit.
Come on, Q, beat Arcus.
Second is a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
And that'll be 12 slashing, half to 6. And you see, as your blades connect in this space, Andorius and Antares' forms back off. You see she's right in your face. What makes you think you deserve another chance after everything you've done? After how it's turned out? You should just give up. And I promise I'll keep Peria and Medea and Mira and Narkashan and Paizane and all of them safe. I'll keep them alive. I'll stop Castellus and Zivadona if I have to. You know I can. Q, it is your turn.
She lifts her blade and then hesitates for a moment. You're right. I'm not as strong as you. Probably never would be even if we had lived longer. But you know what? I've learned that there's more to protecting people than just being strong.
Yeah, like what?
You need to realize that there are times that violence just isn't the right answer. Like, there are other ways. Like, we were supposed to kill it so many giants.
Oh, the giants? You mean the ones you made friends with?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. You think you're strong because you were able to help some giants? Does that make you feel big? What happens when they turn on us? Like everyone. You gonna fight them all? With words? With feelings? Q, if your turn is diplomatizing, it's gonna be the next turn.
Yep, she's not swinging.
Okay, she's gonna make 2 more attacks. Okay. That's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
That is 16
Excuse-
points of slashing.
Anime moment.
Oh, and a miss!
Okay. You will. Where is it? I don't use the soul. On that first hit.
Okay, that was 16 damage, so reduce it by d6 plus dex mod plus samurai level, so pretty much nothing at that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you deflect away the first attack, and the second attack goes wide.
Trust me,
Alright.
I get it. Pressing others is. It's stupid and hard to. You can't assure that they won't betray you. How? You saw what Harriet did. She let Leviathan live.
I'm not-
Leviathan!
Exactly! Exactly! We can't trust any of them! You have to let me take control. We won't have to worry about letting anyone live if we're strong enough to just kill all our enemies!
But
We have so many enemies now. More than before!
you don't understand. If we did that, Harriet would hate us. She wouldn't want to be our sister.
You may not be able to live with that, but I can. Take your turn, Q.
I don't
If
think
you're
we
not going to
can.
attack, I would say a persuasion check would be the alternative to attacking in this case.
Becky got a snack now too. Megan's got a snack. I'm gonna go grab a snack.
Did you get snacks?
She did.
11. All right. I will. Okay, you deal 11 points of damage to Arcus. I am going to
mental
show you
damage.
at this
Emotional
point.
damage.
Sec. Okay. You should now be able to see her stats.
I just see 2 colored bars. There's no.
Okay. 999 HP and 30 AC.
Even if I actually attacked, I probably wouldn't be hitting her.
Potentially.
Mm.
All right, that's your turn. On Arcus's turn, she's gonna make a strength check. You can contest this with your own strength. She rolled a 22.
I'll try.
Strength check.
No.
Okay. She puts a foot in your chest and kicks you down the stairs, and you roll and land just as the scenery is changing. And you land and hit the spikes at the edge of the wall of the arena, dangling over lava now. You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Ah, the maps.
And what would you have done here? Would you have talked your way through this fight? You know who won this fight. Wasn't you, it was me. I have been there every time you fought. I am the reason we cut through Dragon's Breath. I'm the one who can keep Peria safe and alive, even if she hates us for it. Q, it is your turn.
She will pull herself off and jump over. Listen. I get it. You're right, there are times fighting is necessary. But even here, she looks Arcus dead in the eyes. We made mistakes. We killed people that didn't need to die.
Everyone needs to die if they don't agree with us. That's the only way we stay safe. All the time.
Okay.
Everything else has risks.
So let me ask you this. What if Peria doesn't agree with us?
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Yeah.
10. You feel that had more poignancy, and you deal 30 points of damage to her. You see she almost recoils from that. That won't happen. You know that won't happen. She'll understand. They all will. They fight. It's what they do. That's Q's turn. It's Arcus now. She is going to try to strength check you again as she tries to force you into the lava. Ooh. That is a 23.
Can I flare for advantage?
You sure can.
Okay.
You seem to have all of your abilities you had when you were alive.
Hey, we matched!
You matched. I'm gonna say you're like at the edge of the lava as she's like got her hands on you trying to push you down in, and as you are as you feel like you're resisting, you have this sense of I don't want to go in the lava so hard that the scenery changes.
Oh, hey.
And then as you stumble back, as you meet this tie, she's like, damn it. No, I'm in control. I'm the strong one. You're just a child. And it's your turn.
If I'm just a child. So let me ask you this. How have I been able to convince not one, but 4 ancient celestial creatures to leave what they've been doing and go and help people they have never met? That might not be a physical strength, but that is a strength that you need in other kind of situations.
Alright. Give me persuasion with advantage. I'll say this will deal double for using logic.
Eat logic. Bah.
Oh, you.
I am going to bonus action or heal a little.
Yeah, go for it.
Use all of the aura. Who cares about decay?
I will say, as you use the aura, you don't even feel decay hit you.
Oh, okay.
Roll a couple more of those.
That's you.
Okay. Arcus's turn. She's gonna go in for 2 more attacks. You think you're so clever! As she hits again. 30 to hit. Jesus.
Yes.
Something when I make
she does have
stats,
a
I'm like,
ridiculous to hit.
yeah. That'll be 19 points of slashing damage.
I will once again parry the first one.
You do note, she doesn't seem to be using any of her fancy things. She's just kind of angrily hitting into you. That one's only a 21 to hit, which will miss again. So again, you parry the first one, the second one goes wide. And she kind of like backs off at that, getting some distance. After everything we've been through, I know. You've done some stuff that I couldn't. But we don't need to do that stuff. If I can just stop all of it, we have... You just need to remember how strong I am. That's all this is. You forgot what we could be. As you feel the scenery shifting. This is where we met him, remember? Points back to the figure of Antares still standing off to the side. You let him die. It is now your turn, Q.
No, I didn't let him die. He had a choice. He could have come with us. But I think he was just tired. Tired of this constant cycle of pain. Being out of a time that he didn't come from. I think that if I had been
Stronger?
wiser, I could have convinced him. I could have convinced him to come with us, to give him a chance for a new life, to maybe help Cecile. But I wasn't. And I think that's where we failed. Not in strength, but in wisdom.
Be persuasion with advantage.
One, nat 20. Come on. Come on.
Hey!
Oh,
That's a little bit
17.
better.
What's
Yes.
17 times 3?
oh God.
51.
Yes,
I
it
was gonna
is.
say 41. Whoops.
And she like staggers back slightly. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how wise you are, how mature, how grown. None of that matters. None of that matters. If we can just... You're just confusing me! And that's her turn. That's your turn. She's gonna come in. You see her aura flares a little bit. 27. Feel this hit has a bit more impact. That is 21 points of slashing damage.
Add 10.
And you're immune to crits. That's good.
Oh, goodness.
Still is 19 points, so halved, I'll say again, to 10 slashing damage. And she is going to burst.
And
That's a miss. Can't roll above
Yay!
5 on that one.
mm,
And that's another, like, 28. 29 exactly.
Alright,
For 18 points of slashing, half to 9.
I will use my last parry on that.
Okay. As steel meets steel over and over again, she presses into you, blades locked in that last parry. She leans in. You even said it yourself, you weren't wise enough to stop him, so why should I trust that you're going to be wise from now on? If you're not wise enough, then just trust that I'm strong enough. That's all we need. I mean, look at Sivadona. She's strong as hell, and she can do whatever she wants. And it is Q's turn.
You're absolutely right. There's no guarantee I will be wise enough in a situation that calls for it. But you know what? I am wise enough to understand one thing that Sivadona can't.
What's that?
That when I'm not wise enough, I can rely on others who can be there to let me know when I need to make a decision. Because they're there for us, even when we think they wouldn't understand. They will help.
As you say that, I need everyone else to roll initiative.
oh shit!
Go kill!
Snap! All right.
Go kill.
All right. Time for me to be badass. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Look at them
Let's go,
twins.
baby. Damn. Okay. Okay.
Pyzane, damn.
Yeah. My boy.
Pyzane's gonna come in and
Yeah.
he's gonna hit twice.
Roar.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, Mira. We all sat up like, wait, what? We have things to do?
Do
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming this is just like projections of us, not actually us. We'll
hard to
find
say.
out. We'll find out here.
You see, as Pyzane runs up and slams into Arcus, not hitting AC either time, but each hit like distracts Arcus. It's like, what? Oh, that's a clever trick, but it won't be enough. Throw as many of them as you want at me. I'll. You see, like Arcus looks up at Pyzane and her hand trembles.
You know what? You'll hurt him?
Medea, it's your turn.
Okay.
Do whatever Medea would do in this circumstance.
So that's the thing. I have to know if
For the sake of this, Medea, you just appeared here.
I just appeared here. Okay.
Yeah, but you see Q fighting Arcus, which you've fought before in this dream space.
I've seen Arcus.
As far as
before.
Medea, as far as you're concerned, a moment ago you were watching Q dying, and now you're seeing her locked in battle against Arcus.
Okay.
And Q is hurt, and Arcus looks okay.
Oh, it was you that took her from us.
What of it?
You're gonna get fucked up. Give us her back. All right. Whirlwind, wind and whirl. Yeah, let's do that. Flare for advantage. Can I flare?
Go for it. Yeah, you can.
Just want to make sure. And it's. Oh wait, I would have advantage already because of them both. Yeah, being there. Okay. Let's go.
I'm glad, Mira, you're enjoying my anime moment with you.
Yes, I love this. I am.
She has a 30. Doesn't she have
Oh,
like
sorry.
A 30?
You meant that, Mira.
I meant Mira, but also Mira. I love how everyone's enjoying it. Medea, as you strike in, Arcus like deflects the blades, but each time she deflects, her hand falters, and her AC is reduced by 2.
Oh, goody.
Oh,
Go there.
This isn't fair. You're not playing fair at this point. Medea, that's your turn. Mira.
Right. Q. Going to target Q for a good old healing word. 8 hit points.
Huh?
okay. I'll take it.
We have fought you once before, and I don't want to see you again. And I will flare for advantage.
Okay.
And with my fancy bow, because I only have the fancy bow now. Let me make sure all my things are checked. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to put that radiant on that.
Yeah, we'll remember
that's a
that next
crit.
time. The damage doesn't really matter as much as the
Yeah.
hitting part does. Crit.
Damn!
As you heal Q, you see like Arcus looks over to Mira and like sees Q's wounds healing, and like Arcus trembles slightly and sees the arrow coming and goes to like deflect it, but fails as you fully hit. Like, oh my god! Like Mira damage, of course, Mira damage.
Yeah.
27.
Well, it's also the new bow, which has...
That's 12. So is it 52 total?
Oh my god.
God. That arrow like squarely hits a shoulder. She recoils back. Jeez.
Second attack. I think that
That'll
hits.
actually hit. Yeah.
I'm not sharpshootering, which is
You don't
why.
even need to do the bullshit like reducing her defenses thing. You're actually hitting and doing damage. Yeah.
Stay
Okay,
away from our Q. And that's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. We're back to Arcus. You see, she like grabs her like, none of you understand. It'll be fine if you just trust me. As the scenery shifts. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It'll all be fine once I'm in control. And she is going to see her aura flares, and she's going to what was the lightning blade where she attacks everyone she basically passes by, essentially?
Yeah, I'll wing it.
Yeah.
Oh. And because she's high enough level, she won't suffer the
Yeah.
exhaustion.
She just sort of blinks around and makes an attack on each of you. Which... I'm gonna use this number flat for everyone to save some time. It's gonna be 28 to hit.
Yep.
You all
Question.
will take 19 points of slashing damage.
Okay, are we allowed to take reactions with this?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna parry.
Okay, you go for it. As she lands back there, stops, sheathes her blade. See, I can do this. I'll take all of you on if I have to. I'll make you understand. Q, it's your turn.
Oh, I take half damage. I have to force her to make a dex save.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's probably gonna be, it's probably gonna be fine, but it's 18. Oh yeah, she got
Yeah.
it. She's good.
She's supercharged. She's got the Arcus powers. It's crazy. Her stat block is nuts. It's not even beyond. It's not even close to fair.
Okay.
Okay, Q, it's your turn.
Alright.
As your friends have materialized around you upon mentioning that you have help, you're not alone.
So I need to ask you something then. What would you do if you couldn't reach them in time?
What do you mean?
What's
If I couldn't
the-
reach them, I'm faster than anyone here.
That's true. But let's just say, hypothetically, one of them are pulled somewhere into a different dimension. How would you protect them there?
Find a mage or someone and force them to send me there. We know a lot of people with all sorts of crazy abilities. You have a fucking god in your back pocket.
True. But you know what I would do?
What?
And she'll look at Peria and mark her with the protection mark. That's something you can't do.
Okay. Peria, for the next round, you are immune to damage.
Ah, thank God. Thank you, Q.
And bonus action, she was going to go into wind stance.
I'm muted so they can't hear me.
Okay.
I really hope Q
Peria, it's your turn.
Q
You
compliments
feel
my
this
arrows.
love from your sister embrace you, and you feel yourself warded against Arcus's attacks.
Just a small clarification. That 5th level or 6th level spell I used is gone, right? For the
What?
purpose. My 6th level heal that I used before all this happened is gone, correct?
No.
Alright, great. Heal to Q, please.
Okay.
My action. Heal,
You feel that help
7
that
points.
that love return to you, and you're fully healed.
I
I
Well.
heal too.
I'll go ahead and step up and go ahead and quicken an Eldritch Blast as I do.
Yeah, as you do.
And I'll flare for advantage, because why not?
Okay.
Be like, stay away from my sister, you bitch.
Right, Molly Weasley. Was
And
it?
it was.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Not
respect
my
it.
daughter, you
You
bitch.
That does not hit, but it does reduce her AC by 1.
Cool.
Mm.
That one.
And
Oh,
it.
does she need a charisma save?
No, I'm gonna say
Okay,
you can't
thank
you.
shunt her to another
Ah.
plane in this situation, but
Thank
she
goodness.
gets push 10.
Yes, please.
Ooh.
And one
Okay.
more.
That'll reduce her AC by 1. So again, it would have
Yeah.
twice now. You would have hit. Oh, that's not the case. There you go. Okay.
I'm done.
All right. It's Narkashan's turn, who has not much.
Now she's right there. Ah.
I'll be honest, I don't really know Q as well as I'd like to yet. I don't know any of these people as well as I'd like to yet. But I don't want her to go away. Not yet. Not anytime soon. And though I don't have anything special, I'm going to roll D20. Just 6. She tries to shove Arcus and just like walks away. It's like, you've got this, Q! She just runs away.
No. You're supposed to use your new bow.
It's not here! I don't know what's happening in this demi-plane. I'm not wearing anything except my usual clothes. No armor, no arrows. Anyways, it's Pisce's turn. What she said, but I can hit you.
Oh.
And hit you he does.
All right. All right.
I mean, I don't know how much her AC has already been reduced by. That probably would
She's down to 26 AC.
have. Okay.
Maybe I can sharpshooter.
Yes, you can sharpshooter now.
Right. Medea.
Whoop. And a good old 1-2 pop, I guess. Let's go. Advantage. Wonderworld. 1.
That'll reduce her AC by 1.
Hmm.
And those 2 will hit.
Jeez. No, you're not getting away.
All right. Mira.
I don't know where we are either. Okay, fine.
I just learned to roll with it. Is it cold in here? What is this?
You have
Foggy?
a thermal cube. It's
Yeah.
comfortable.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You're equipped for all weather terrains.
Flaring once again. Let's see. Ba-ba-da.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's bitey.
43, 58.
What do you say?
Good lord.
She gets blasted by Mira.
Q doesn't need to be like you. Q is better than you. And we make up more strength than you ever will. And second attack, I think will hit. Minus
Will
3,
hit,
that
actually.
25.
It's just her AC
Okay.
what it is
The
right,
damage
it's just
hurt.
right now.
But the vocals really hit it home.
The disc
man.
really hit hard, yeah. Okay.
And bonus action, wild shape to half some damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Arcus's turn. She like, grabs her head like, okay, fine. You're really pretty strong on your own, but I know you all can die pretty easily. And her aura is going to flare as the scenery shifts again.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn.
God, that's been a hot minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
bye, Gardas. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh. She can't target Peria until your next turn.
I mean, she can.
She can.
I think she's gonna move. Paizen will get an attack of opportunity.
Mm. Oh, will I as well, or no? Because she didn't.
No, he's
go.
not leaving your threat
She's
range.
still in my range. Okay.
27.
God damn.
Besides, this is between you and me. All these extras don't matter right now. I know this isn't real. You're just playing a trick. They The real ones would understand. They will understand. And she's going to make a few attacks on you. Okay.
Yes, she does. Mira has 2 levels of
Really good
druid.
thing you're immune to crits.
Ooh.
She now takes 3 attacks on you. All well above your
Circle
AC.
of Nature druid. 2 levels. She has wild shape. Yeah.
That is 24 slashing on the first attack. Half to 12.
Huh?
Ooh. Oh my god. 30 slashing on the next attack. Half to 15. And 26 on the third attack. Half to 13. And she's gonna burst. Go again. Oh, first one's a miss. Surprisingly. Second's a 30. Third attack is almost a crit. So 2 attacks. Hit. Ooh, that's not so bad. That's only 20 slashing.
Oh,
Half
have
to
you
10?
been rolling with disadvantage? I'm in win stance.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Okay.
To be honest, I'd be rolling 3 dice for triple advantage if I wanted to, but I'm just having her essentially. She knows your stance.
Okay, got it.
And 28 slashing on the second attack, half to 14.
Okay.
All right, it is your turn, Q.
Yeah. You see, that's where you're wrong. You know, this isn't the real them. You need to understand. They give us strength. More than we've ever had. They can get us through times than just swinging a sword ever could. There are times where I just wanted to give up. I just wanted to condemn this world for what it did to us.
Couldn't
But they give us a reason. A reason to fight for what it is now. And a reason to fight for what it's better. For it to be better. A reason for us to continue.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. Actually, give me 2 persuasion checks with advantage. Because it is an extra attack. Okay. That's 1, 9.
Hey!
17 is okay.
all right.
And or heal.
Yeah, she's getting beat up.
Oh, you know, when she doesn't play her usual cards of just attacking and stuff.
Yeah. Alright, Peria, it's your turn. Your shield fades.
Oh no.
Mm.
I'm vulnerable again.
Oh.
Bonus action. Healing word at 5th level.
Mm.
To Q. Yes. Q. 15. And action. Eldritch Blast. Flare for advantage.
Oof,
Yeah.
bad roll on that heal.
I think that misses.
A lot of ones.
Yeah, I know that hits. Just barely.
Oh, it does? Nice! 10
Yeah.
feet away, please.
Yeah, her AC is currently at 25, hit points at 512.
Well, now it's at 24.
It sure is.
Whittling her down.
And now it's at
AC.
23.
24. Yep.
I'd like to burst for
Okay.
Ooh,
extra move, or a whole extra turn.
Go for for it.
And add like another 5th level healing word to Q.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. 21.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is pretty
That's
good.
really nice.
That's
How's
pretty
that
good.
full health?
Woo! Yay, good. And then another Eldritch Blast with advantage, please. Woohoo!
That'll hit.
10 feet away.
Push 10.
Yes. Push 10.
Pushed all the way back.
And push 10.
Push 10. Well, she's just like all the way back, like sliding across the ground.
And I'll walk up next to Q.
With that display and you walking up next to Q, Arcus no longer has advantage on this next round of attacks.
Oh, yay!
Ooh.
I believe in you, Q.
Right?
Sorry, my turn.
Narkashan. What she said. Paizane's turn.
What she said. Oh my.
Paizane will throw because he can.
Huh? Oh,
Oh,
look
wow.
at this.
Yeah. Her AC is down to 21. Medea.
Alright, I'm just gonna bump it up. I gotta move to hit
Sorry.
her. That's
Medea can throw
alright.
as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw. Am I in 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's 20 feet, isn't it? No.
You're good.
I
fine,
should
you're
know
good.
this by now.
It's 30, I believe. Could be wrong.
Did
It's
you
20.
did you add a global
20?
damage modifier for your weapon yet?
No.
You should add that.
Yeah.
I'll do it later, but just keep in mind now.
Yeah. It's like revenge. Maybe when you use your okay, I'm gonna. I didn't use my action search today, so I'm gonna do my normal stuff first. Yes.
Crit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
All right.
I'll roll the extra.
uh,
Oh,
My
Let's do
God.
it.
so
Let's do it.
4d8.
4d8. Roll 4d8 for me. / roll 4d8.
Or using the button.
Radiant.
I
Nice.
mean radiant. Holy crap.
Nice.
Also, Arcus's AC with that last attack has been dropped to its minimum of 20.
Mm.
Nice.
No more attacks will lower it, but it has gone down from 30 to 20.
She's stronger with us. You are not needed anymore.
Okay.
Mira.
Mira.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Oh, I was gonna do an action surge.
Just yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot you have that. Go for it.
Boom.
Silly me. Yeah.
Boom.
Hmm.
Boom.
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
Lord.
Oh my god.
4 more d8 of radiant.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
another, yeah.
Oh, wait. 5 because you
2d8.
missed the first one?
You're right,
No.
48.
Oh, no,
yeah,
no, just
God.
kidding. 48, yeah.
48. Another 48.
Yeah, get it!
Total.
Get it!
Nice.
Holy crap. Medea is just like throwing and catching like Paizane, just like boom, boom, boom.
Go back to wherever you came from.
All right. Is that all, Medea?
Hey, Piper,
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible. Mira.
You know, the group just wouldn't be the same without this Q. I don't think I could follow you. And I'll make my attacks with flaring. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
God.
Hell yeah.
God.
Get it!
Our damn.
Where's my actually kill? She
Ranger
hit
assassin.
900 HP. It's like, that's bunkers.
That's nuts.
62, 73? Is that right? Holy
Oh,
shit.
on that second attack, I shouldn't have checked off the dimensional quiver. Take off 19 points of damage.
Ah.
Okay. Still an incredible amount of damage.
Still
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Jesus, still a lot.
He literally threw an enemy with 999 HP.
I did. And boy.
She's getting there.
Okay. Is that it for Mira?
Q, you're looking healthy.
Oh yeah, she's
Cool.
completely healthy.
All right, we're good.
She looking healthy.
Arcus actually like takes a knee for a second. It's panting, very rattled. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. As the scenery changes.
Ooh.
Woo.
Everything we went through.
Oh.
We were exiled for doing what we thought was right. The people who owe us everything turn their backs on us. And now you are too. Fine. I'm done trying to convince you. I'm just gonna kill you.
Nice.
And
You may try.
you may try.
Power of friendship.
It's written. Yes.
Let me see. She's gonna move.
The Fellowship
Here.
of the Q.
Yes, the Fellowship of the Q.
And she is going to ready what you know, AJ, to be Kami stance.
Oh.
And she's going to take an attack on everyone here.
Cool.
As she does the quick sheath unsheath anime thing that you know so well.
This is so anime. I love it.
Even without advantage, I rolled a 15 on the die, so that is a 30 to hit everyone here.
Oh yeah.
Gee.
Well, okay. You can have it.
We'll give this one to you.
You're welcome. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
That is a 27 points of slashing damage to everyone here. In like a blink attack.
It doesn't
And then
ignore
just, like, flare.
resistances, right?
What?
Does it ignore resistances or no?
I don't believe this one
Okay.
specifically does.
So round it up to 14. Okay.
She's gonna flare her aura and go again.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I'll use my reaction to heal.
Could I have used my reaction to do an angel rune?
Sure. What rune?
Retribution.
Sure. Let me take a look at that again.
Sorry.
Remind me, retribution. Angel rune retribution. Within 15 feet, I think you are.
Just
I mean,
barely,
she-
yeah.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Reaction, shockwave, healing. Yeah. Give me. It's a D10 plus your current level
Mm-hmm.
in radiant damage.
Nice. Nice.
22.
Nice.
I could do the push, but Arcus has plenty of move speed to get right back to where she is
Right.
for the second attack. Which is a 27 to hit everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23 points of slashing damage.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
It's just.
Mm.
Let's just end this. Q, it's your turn.
You're right. I think we should end this. You know, there was a time that I even hated you because you represented a very painful point of time for me. But now, I've come to accept it. Even though we are different entities, we both need who each other is. And I love you just as much as I love all of my friends. And you will hug her.
As you embrace Arcus, you see as you go to move, as you go to embrace her, she tenses as though ready to stab, and for a moment the image of Andurius embracing Arcus with his her blade through him flashes, and you see Arcus drops her sword. and just sort of digs into your chest as you wrap your arms around her. Fine. It doesn't matter anyways. Do whatever you want. Just keep them all safe. Please just don't do what I did. Don't fail this time. And Arcus fades away. Meanwhile, none of the rest of you have any memory of that whole thing happening.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely a not really you guys sort of thing. But as this moment in time slowing, as Peria reaches her hand across to this, to everyone else, invisible form, there is suddenly a golden light shimmering across the form of Q. One moment, please. And you see, Peria, you see the hand of the emissary flinch back a bit from this light as it's singed slightly. Damn. Bit too late on this one. Looks like you have some luck yet. And you see the vision of the emissary just sort of disappear. And Peria, as you're confused and pulling your hand back, what's remaining of Q, which now at this point is pretty much like chest and arms as she's been fading away, begins to glow. And then in one motion, all of her dissipates into little motes of light. Not specks of decay, but little speckles of light. And everyone's kind of stunned for a moment. Q. Back in the space that you found yourself before, the images of your friends slowly, one by one, fade. Andorius and Interis fade. And it's just you and the Kieran in this space. You have chosen well. In truth, if either one of you had succeeded, I may have denied you. For there is no point if you cannot accept yourself. I am dying. That is the truth of it. And it was my soul that was left to you that made you who you are. And had things gone as I expected, this would have been our final moments in this world. But a few remarkable things have happened. I have watched my children do remarkable things. And Q, for a moment, an image flashes across your mind of a girl you've never met rising to sever the head of an ancient dragon. And it's taught me, even when things seem bleak, there is still hope. And you have a very powerful friend who made a wish that I will see come true. And you have an image flash of Sylban placing his hand on your shoulder. And you remember him telling you that he wished for more time, but you now hear his voice. I wish this innocent child, who has been through more than anyone should, could choose how she lives and how she dies. As that is all that she deserves and more. And you feel this energy flood through you as a 9th level wish takes hold that was implanted a long, long time ago. And you feel a spell being cast on you. At this moment, as your soul begins to fade, and you feel yourself beginning to join the cycle, Sylvan's 9th level reincarnation spell takes hold. You see the Kirin beginning to fade into starlight. I look forward to seeing what we become. I have already seen the deepest parts of your heart. I think we will be pleased. It was very, very good to meet you, Q.
You as well.
Farewell. As both the Kirin and Q fade, we return to the sanctum as Q's body has dissipated into multiple motes of light. There's a moment where everybody is just quiet, watching. Soren's rushing back, trying to find some cure to the murk. In this last moment, sees these motes reforming into one spot, into the form of a figure laying in bed. Longer than Q was. Slender, taller, much taller. And I will put your new character.
She's not a child.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo! Oh, it's
As what
adorable.
appears to be
I love her.
similar to an almost adolescent form of Q. More matured. Lays in bed as the light fades and the reincarnation ends. Violet, if you'd like to awaken and introduce yourself.
Oh, man. Huh? What do I look at?
Q?
Kind of? Tell me about it.
For reference, Violet, you have all the memories of Q, but when Peria called you Q, there was a distinct understanding that that is not who you are anymore.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, my name is Violet.
There's Q.
Gone? But also kind of not? I have all her memories.
Soren steps forward. Curious. It appears to be, Bartoon used to do things like this. Change forms from time to time. It's not like a simulacrum, though. This is, and he puts the hand that has Kite's arm up. Reincarnation. How can this be?
Well, combination of Enzo looked at me, a very strong wish spell,
Sylvan.
the Kirin.
But I thought that wish was used to give you more time, more, so that we could just... What do you mean?
From my understanding, it had a deeper meaning.
AJ, adjust your mic when you get a sec.
Sorry, how's this?
Much better. Didn't want to say anything during the whole emotional moment, but... See, Paisin, it's like, I don't really get it, but you're not Q, but you are kinda.
I don't claim to understand everything. Reincarnation is definitely a bit beyond me.
Okay. I guess. Piscean seems like a little.
Does she still kind of look like you?
Yeah, there's a lot about her that is. As you're looking, give me an insight check.
Hmm.
13. You can see parts of like her facial structure, her hair, everything. It's like there's enough that's like you can recognize the face. It's like when you look at someone's childhood pictures and you're like,
Mhm.
oh, I can see it, but it's in reverse. This is going from meeting a child and then meeting their almost adult self. It's unnerving to a point, but also comfortable, like familiar.
So, do you
Like her.
remember us?
Yeah. Dear Mira, your sister's Mindy, yeah? This here is Peria's close personal friend, Soren.
God of Valor, nice to meet you.
We have Marcus on, Isaiah, and my sister Peria.
Hug.
Yeah.
Not even gonna ask.
She hugs you back.
Well,
But you died.
Don't do that again.
Yeah.
Don't-
Medea goes in for a hug too.
Group hug!
Around this time that Naren, having received your message a bit
Yeah.
ago, and not exactly being close by, her and
Of course.
Toloko
Whoops.
rush through.
Inebriated.
Where is she?
No.
Is everything? What? they both stop in their tracks and see you guys having a group hug moment.
We're
around
both like,
Violet.
me and Perry are both like sobbing.
Sobbing.
Absolutely. Soren definitely backs off a bit.
let me in.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
comes in. Pisces goes around the entire group as like one big group hug.
Yeah.
Although I will point out, she's as tall as Isaiah
Oh, yeah.
now.
Violet is now
Oh.
like, as Pisces goes to reach, is like, damn, Q, I know you had a complex, but.
Well,
Hey,
nobody,
look, if I get to choose how I come back, I'm coming back tall.
nobody can call her short anymore.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, as Toloko and Naren enter the room, Toloko steps forward. I'm a little confused. Naren told me there was an emergency and that Q was dying, and I could be wrong, but she looks a little bit like Q. Is there something going on that I should know about?
She's been reborn or something. No big deal. We're having a moment.
Okay, I'll leave you. Okay, Naren, it seems like everything resolved itself somehow. Let's not. It's like Naren's like, I wasn't even gonna say anything. You need to learn some tact. She walks away. Oh, I'm sorry. You woke me up with. As they kind of go off to the side, Soren kind of like a small smile, like nods his head. I'll give you all some space. He'll step away.
Never letting go.
Okay. I know it's a little early, but I think a little break would be good for our
Yes.
emotions right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay! Yeah.
Don't know what you're
Yay!
talking about.
Love it.
So I think maybe we'll take a
Change
nice.
the session name to Violet.
You could actually. Maybe like a 15-minute, just like step away.
Yeah,
if-
yeah.
If even that.
Sure.
Don't-
That's
yeah,
fine.
Just reset. They'll.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. See you soon, guys. Absolute banger RP, yes. All right. Well, with that, we're back.
Freak out even more.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let me get some form of calm, nice music.
Yeah.
We are back in. Okay.
With Violet
Yeah.
Evergarden.
So as we come back from our break, we'll say that you guys have spent some time, having a group hug, crying your eyes out, and generally getting all the feelings out. Even Narkashan has a moment where she can't hold back and cries a little bit, just like, I'm not crying. There's sand in my eye. In the sanctum. There's so much sand here. Why is there so much sand here? It's ridiculous. Some of Q got in my eye. All the dust. But as you guys gather yourselves, eventually you see like a small knock on like the side of the door to the entrance to this area. Apparently I have no tact, according to the dirt mage. So is this a bad time still?
Nah, we're good.
Okay. I was wondering if I
Think
might
we're
do
okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Mhm.
Could I do a small examination? Just curious as to what exactly happened. See, he gets close to you, Violet, and it's kind of like waves a hand over you. It's like small symbols and magical glyphs appear. Like, my. I know nobody here is capable of this kind of magic. This is advanced.
Thank you, Celtic.
Of course, I could do something like this.
Delicious.
So you are, my apologies.
Oh, Violet.
Violet, it is ever so nice to meet you. I am Toloko. Do you remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. We gotta go kill a witch for you?
Oh, good. You do remember that much, at least. Interesting. I'm a little confused, but you know what? It's better than what I heard was happening, which was you dying. This will work. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess my services aren't needed anymore. I'll just go.
No,
Sorry
Toro,
about the
stay.
Oh, if you
Sorry.
insist.
Sorry to make you worry.
No. It's just I'm very fascinated. There's a strange magic about you that I can't quite place. You see, as he like waves his hand over you, different parts of your body glow with little symbols, which Peria and I think Peria was the only one who had the ability to read them continuously while you were on the cloud mirror, recognizes giant runes down Violet's body. They're not visible, obviously, until Toloko passes a hand over and they flare to life. You see a cloud, flame, frost. Where did you find magic like this?
I found them visiting some giants.
Giant magic?
Yeah.
I've never had the opportunity to study this. Huh. Interesting. I've heard of warriors who use giant runes. I believe they call them rune knights. As Violet is a level. What are you, full fighter, or did you keep some of?
Level 11 fighter, 2-level samurai.
That's right. Level 11 rune knight fighter.
Oh shit, I mean you got 3
Nice.
attacks now.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
A menace, truly. I'm guessing 2 levels is enough to have like your wind stance and stuff still.
Yes. Keeps a couple of stances, not nearly as many.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
But yeah.
Oh,
Bonk,
yeah,
bonk, bonk, bonk,
Delicious.
bonk.
Interesting. AJ, I do notice you don't have any attacks built into Violet yet. Did you not do that yet?
Did I not?
No. You might need to
Oh,
do that
never
before
Hmm.
next session.
Eh.
But yeah, maybe look over Violet once more next time.
And I will have
Or-
to change.
I wasn't sure if I guess I wasn't sure if we were gonna be going right into battle with her.
Well, no, but you should still have them just in case.
And I'll have to,
yeah.
I'll have to change the nameplate for next session.
Oh. Yes, you will.
Because it's no
Yes,
longer
no one
Q
cares.
Arcus. It is just
Wait,
simply
can-
Violet.
Violet.
Can we have a description of Violet? Like height?
Yeah, AJ, if
Okay.
you'd like to describe her.
Sure. Violet is literally as tall as Paizen.
Which is.
So like 7 feet tall.
Jesus, Mary Joseph.
Originally I was
Yeah,
like make her,
compensating.
well
Yeah,
no,
legitimate.
originally I was gonna make her like 6'8" or something.
Oh, right.
But the Rune Knight has a special
Oh.
ability once you
When you
hit
hit
a certain
10th level,
10th,
you
you
grow a
grow.
certain number of
Wow.
inches. So she was like
Oh.
a pretty good, like,
Normal.
tall adult, and then an extra foot.
Right.
That's awesome.
Her red hair has like the tint
Alright.
of purple in it, and it reaches like a little past her butt.
Oh, speaking of purple, you would note Violet has a violet aura.
Is it tinged with the milk?
No.
She's
Oh,
probably
thank
not-
goodness.
Oh yeah, by the way, Violet, you do not have the mark.
Ah,
Yay!
tinged with purple.
She is
Hmm?
muscular but slender.
Yeah,
Uh,
athletic.
Hmm.
Yes. Immediately, like, when you looked at Q, you can always tell she just looks kind of pissed. Violet looks more past.
Yeah, she's mellowed out with age. Now you
Beautiful.
could actually tell people you're 900 years old, and they might be like, "Oh, okay, like an elf."
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Not like, sure, kid.
And she is wearing this, like, fancy Eastern outfit.
I'm gonna say it's
Sure.
fairly reminiscent of what Q was already wearing.
Sure.
You didn't necessarily gain new clothes in reincarnating, but I'll say for the sake of modesty, it was tailored
Grew.
to fit your body. It grew with you, yeah, essentially.
Hmm.
So like age-wise, it's like
18.
okay.
Like young
An
adolescent
adult.
kind of
Alright.
an adult, a
Yay!
technical adult. But no
Yay!
longer do you have to worry about people being, "Why do you have a kid with you everywhere you go?"
No, it's kind of a good bit though.
Hmm. Now she's our chaperone, okay? Like,
Yeah.
hmm.
Oh,
So
I will have
should
to
we
say,
call you Violet then?
Yes. What were you saying, Mike?
Oh,
I was just gonna say, Violet, you do not have the mark of the martyr anymore. That was given to you by the Felidar.
Right.
But that's fine because you have something better with your Cloud Rune ability.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Just so great.
My full name is Violet Q10 Knight.
Oh, you get another hug even though you're taller than me.
We will hug you again. Which, again, like, Q was more adverse to, public affection. She's perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
Yay! Are you breathing?
Yes.
Oh yes, Violet is breathing, functioning
Mm.
person.
Can't go in the bag
Living
anymore.
Elkin. Yeah, no,
Nope.
can't go in the bag anymore. That's run its course.
Not that
Darn,
she
no
would fit
bag.
not that she would fit anymore anyway.
No, that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you now need to eat and drink and sleep and everything like like a normal person. You're a real girl now.
Oh boy. Oh girl.
oh boy.
Oh, girl.
She will look at her and,
Well,
and
It's a
that's the
pleasure
word.
to make your acquaintance again.
You too. Violet Oregon.
see, as you say, Violet Aura, Narkushan is in the doorway now. Yes, about that. Now that the Arcanist has done his inspection, let the Aura inspection begin. And she steps like, oh, excuse me, I don't know your weird soul magic. If you don't mind, it's a pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
And Naren will move her hand through your aura and cock her head slightly. I was not expecting your aura to change with a reincarnation. Perhaps this is remnants of that Kirin you mentioned. Impressive. You have a very strong aura. And it seems that your vessel has not changed. You maintain the extra 10 that you gained as part of training your aura.
She, like, cocks her head, and I mean, yeah, it's a violet aura, but I can toss this to red. I don't know what you mean.
I'm not so sure myself. There's something deeper there. Unfortunately, I'm not well versed in Susalian matters. Perhaps someone of your heritage could help. But what I can say is you have a very healthy and powerful aura that has been cleansed of murk. Well, if nothing else, we've been informed now that reincarnation is a means of getting around murk. Not exactly the preferred method of curing, but a method.
Did take a very powerful wish spell into my Quinticular spirit, so I don't know.
Ah, I see. That may have more to do with it then. Well, I'm sure Sylvan will be very pleased. Well, I suppose we'll leave you to your rest. It is middle of the night, though you wouldn't know it. I think everyone would do with some sleep.
Yeah.
Do you want soup?
What?
What was that?
You want soup?
Terry, you should sleep.
No.
Toko's like, what is it with these people in soup? I don't understand.
It's a
always
thing.
soup.
It's hearty and comforting.
Makes you feel warm on the inside.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Yeah, all of the sides.
Okay, I guess we can go back to sleep. That's fine.
Well, I don't need to.
That's true. Medea and Mira do not need to sleep. They already did their trance.
Well, some of us are just normies, so.
We're better. No.
It's true.
We just are. We're better.
We are built different.
Although now Violet, that's gonna take some getting used to.
Alright.
Violet, you're very tall.
I know, isn't it awesome? No one can look down on me.
Truly.
Why am I so obsessed with that?
I don't know.
Narkushan steps aside.
Well, I guess
Well,
being
this has all been
reincarnated probably makes you tired or hungry or something.
very eventful, yes. I, for one, am going to go and try to sleep, though this excitement has probably kept me up the night. Pythian's like, we'll be right in the other room if you feel like dying again, or something.
Actually, President, if you want, you can have my bed. I think I can really sleep right now.
Yeah, no, that's real nice, but, you were, like, turning into dust 20 minutes ago in that bed. I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna. I got to go stretch my new leg.
Shake the sheets.
Yeah.
Don't stretch them anymore.
Yeah.
You're really tall.
I'm going to go back and I swear
Now we're
this
gonna
thing
make
can
that
be
a thing.
used for.
Okay. Mira goes and
Mhm.
plays with the synthesizer.
I'll just, I guess, sweep the dust of old Q. Do you want this? This is kind of weird.
Me
I'll
to
just
keep your
kind of
sister's dust.
Like,
Prestidigitation
Yeah.
away.
yeah, okay. I was just gonna like flap it off.
Should imagine Medea asking, "Do you want
Well-
this?" Like a moment of silence as Perry just stares, and then
Yeah. Okay.
So Violet, you head over, stretch your
Well-
legs. As you enter like the center part of the sanctum, you see a Soren, kind of is like looks like he's trying to keep himself busy, but keeps kind of like looking over his shoulder, like he's very curious, but doesn't want to get involved.
Sorry for waking up in the middle of the night. That was unexpected.
Oh, it's no problem. I must say I've never seen anything like that before. In that exact way. Bartoon was prone to similar spells, but
Well, to quote Peria, dying was probably the best worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Sure.
Hmm.
God damn. That is true though. Damn it.
That's my tagline. Put it
Yeah.
on my business card.
Gotta have a section one day named the best worst thing to ever happen to me. That should have been today's the best worst thing to ever happen to Q. Oh man. Well, how do you feel after all of that?
I feel different, but same and stronger, more intelligent. I don't know how that works.
Sounds like it was all a positive change then.
Yeah.
That's good. Generally, with reincarnations, it's a bit of a roll of the dice. You're uncertain as to what you're going to end up with. But it seems like you had a bit more input than most people.
And I'm gonna chalk that to the Kieran's influence, probably.
Probably. Kieran was a powerful spirit. My mother chose it to watch over part of this world for a reason. I don't know why I feel some sort of kindred sensation with you now that I didn't before.
Oh, there did say there was something powerful about my aura.
I can see that as well. Might be the Kieran's influence.
Oh, maybe this will help somehow, and something of the Alkin bequeath of Aurora to him.
It's been some time since anyone did that for me. And he will return the gesture. And as your auras mingle, give me a perception check, Violet. First roll is Violet.
Uh-oh.
First roll of new character.
That's important.
Hold on, I gotta reset. It looks like Roll's being dumb.
Potentially.
Oh, it locked me out. What the hell?
Oh.
That's never happened.
It's a sign.
What? Hold on.
Oh yeah, me too. Wait,
Hmm?
what? Oh no.
I'm not
Did
refreshing
Roll20
shit.
just crash?
I'm not refreshing.
Oh, that's funny.
Neither.
Oh no. I can't log in. It's just loading. Wait, page not found. What do you mean?
What?
Oh. Is
Hold a
roll
moment.
Roll
That ain't-
20.
I think roll 20 is having a server moment right now. Whoopsies. This
There
is a
just said
sign.
roll
I
20
asked
is dying.
Violet to roll something,
Hmm.
and roll 20 just dies. Violet is too powerful
says
for roll
nah.
20.
Oh, okay, I'm back in.
I'm not yet. Oh boy. Internal
Yeah, Mira
server
just
error.
said she's trying to get ready for her session, and it died on her.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay, hold on.
That
It's
is
good now.
weird.
That's what she just.
Okay, hold
You
on.
gotta change
oh,
your name to say Violet instead of Q now at the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, right. And you know,
What the hell? Okay, let me refresh entirely.
AJ's back in.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Yep. Do,
Why am I
do.
not able to?
that's
Weird.
weird. Some stuff is loading and some stuff.
Yeah, I
isn't.
can't even log in right now for some reason.
Fun.
Yeah.
You'll love to see it.
God.
Hmm.
Well,
Mm.
we'll be right back.
I'll just